Excuse me. I'm a journalist. Can I ask a few questions? No?
I'm okay.
No? Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm a journalist. Can I ask you a few questions?
About what?
About the protest?
Yeah.
Who are you journalists for?
Wisconsin right now.
Never heard of it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no.
haven't heard of him either.
Okay, well,
That's all right.
what do you support Biden giving all sorts of money to Gaza?
Hell,
To Gaza?
to Gaza.
Even
Yeah,
to
he's-
Israel?
No, he gave about $100 million to Gaza about a week ago or
Do
so.
you have paperwork on this
Yeah,
or a link?
that's
It was-
not what I hear.
Never heard of it.
Well, I got my phone on me recording, so I can't show you right now.
Yeah.
And for what
could you
purpose
email
did he
it
give
with
money
your
to
phone?
Gaza?
I have mine on here. I'm happy to.
You should be able to look it up on the
Was this
actually,
humanitarian money or?
humanitarian purposes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I didn't think the aid was going through.
Well, they said it was going to them. It was like about a week ago or so.
Well, I mean, the trucks can't get through the border.
Right. So,
So
you can
what-
give all the money you want, but
what-
the stuff's not getting through.
I know he funded, what's the UN agency called? That's,
I'm not
I'm
100% sure on that.
Anyhow, but there's a UN agency that does a lot of the humanitarian aid. So the United States is a big supplier of humanitarian aid through the United Nations. That's correct.
Okay, well,
But as they said, the trucks cannot get through. Only a trickle can get through, and people are near starvation, running out of water, very sick. So whatever aid the United States has given through the UN has not been able to get through.
well, no, they were giving it directly to Gaza, like how they were doing with the Ukrainian money.
Well, I haven't heard of that. Anyway,
Me neither. I don't know anything about
I
it.
know nothing about it.
Okay.
Sorry.
What do you think about What do you think about Hamas? What do you think about them?
I don't.
I feel
go
like
ahead,
this
go
whole
ahead.
thing is a trap. I feel like you're asking us questions to see where we are ignorant and trying to put that up somewhere to try and discredit our organizations. That's not very cool of you, dude.
No, I'm just asking.
Hamas was an organization that was funded by the Israeli government.
Okay.
They were funded by the Israeli government for a while. They were trying to split the Palestinian allegiance and move them away from the Palestinian Authority. And so they did fund Hamas for a while. They don't do it anymore, but they did fund Hamas. So, I mean, I realize that they had a violent tactic, but they are also part of the Israeli country. It's like, I mean, I was talking to Jim about this. It's like the United States government bombing, sealing off the borders of Iowa and bombing Iowa. I mean, it is part of their country, and yet they're bombing it. They occupy that part of the country, and those people have no rights. So, I mean, and then they wonder, why would they have resistance? Gee, why would people want to have resistance? So it's pretty understandable, and the answer is not war. The answer is never war. Like for Hamas, the answer was not violence, but they resorted to it.
Okay, what do you think about the Hamas fighters being trained in Iran? What do you think about that?
I don't know anything about it. If they were, they were. We train people all over. We train people as well. We train people to kill other people as well. So it's like.
I personally don't believe in violence. I don't believe in war. That's my final answer.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.